Did you know that millions of people around the world have intestinal parasites and do not even know it? And while you spend money on expensive medications with terrible side effects, there is a natural remedy that humanity has been using for more than 5,000 years. Raw onion. This humble bulb sitting in your kitchen right now is one of the most powerful, natural, antiparasitic remedies that exists. Do you feel extremely tired for no apparent reason? Do you have constant digestive problems? Gas and abdominal bloating? Do you suffer from anal itching at night? Have you noticed that no matter how much you eat, you cannot gain weight? Or on the contrary, you are gaining weight for no explainable reason? These can all be signs of intestinal parasites. And 90% of the world's population has had or currently has parasites at some point in their lives. Raw onion contains sulfur compounds so powerful that they can eliminate bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. The Egyptians considered it sacred, the Romans used it as medicine, and modern science is now confirming what our ancestors already knew. Today, I am going to reveal to you what raw onion water actually does, which specific parasites it can eliminate, how to prepare it correctly, and the important warnings you absolutely need to know. I am Dr. Daniel Foster, and my commitment is to teach you how to use natural medicine with responsibility and scientific evidence. I am not going to exaggerate anything. I am going to tell you exactly what works, what does not, and how to use it safely. But before we begin, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so yet, and leave me a comment below. Have you ever used onion as a remedy? Your experience can help thousands of people. And if you know someone who suffers from digestive problems or suspects they have parasites, share this video with them on WhatsApp right now. Get ready, because what you discover today can genuinely change your life. The onion, whose scientific name is Allium cepa, is a bulb that belongs to the same family as garlic, leeks, and chives. There are different varieties, white, yellow, and red onion, but they all share the same powerful medicinal compounds. And when we talk about raw onion, we are talking about preserving all of those compounds completely intact because they are destroyed by heat. The star compound of the onion is allicin. It is an organic sulfur compound that is released when you cut or crush an onion. It is what makes you cry, but it is also what kills parasites, bacteria, and fungi. Allicin is so powerful that studies have demonstrated it can even eliminate antibiotic-resistant bacteria. On top of that, onion contains quercetin, a flavonoid with incredible anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, sulfur compounds like allyl disulfide, significant amounts of vitamin C, B-complex vitamins, minerals like potassium, calcium, and magnesium, and prebiotic fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. A brief history. The onion is one of the oldest cultivated vegetables in human history. It has more than 5,000 years of documented use. In ancient Egypt, the onion was so valuable that the workers who built the pyramids received onions as part of their payment. The Egyptians believed that the round shape of the onion symbolized eternal life. Greek physicians like Hippocrates used onion to treat pneumonia, infected wounds, and digestive problems. Roman soldiers ate onions before battle because they believed it gave them strength and courage. In traditional Chinese medicine, onion has been used for more than 2,000 years to treat colds, eliminate mucus, and kill intestinal parasites. In the Ayurvedic medicine of India, raw onion is considered a natural blood purifier. In medieval Europe, onion was so valuable that it was used to pay rent, and during the Great Plagues, many people survived by eating raw onion because its antibacterial properties protected them from infection. A surprising fact, during World War II, when antibiotics were scarce, military doctors used raw onion juice to disinfect wounds and prevent infections, and it worked. But here is the most important point. To obtain all of these benefits, the onion must be raw. When you cook an onion, the allicin is destroyed. Heat deactivates the enzymes that produce the sulfur compounds. That is why raw onion water is infinitely more powerful than any preparation using cooked onion. Before we continue, if you are finding this information valuable, hit the like button on this video. Now let us get to what everyone is waiting for. Raw onion water is not just a grandmother's remedy. Modern science backs its ancestral uses with rigorous studies. Benefit number 1, eliminates intestinal parasites naturally. This is the most powerful benefit. The sulfur compounds in raw onion, especially allicin, are lethal to parasites. When you take raw onion water on an empty stomach, the liquid travels directly into the digestive tract and the active compounds come into direct contact with the parasites. Which specific parasites can it eliminate? Pinworms, those tiny white worms that cause intense anal itching. Roundworms, which can grow up to 30 centimeters in length. Tapeworms, also known as flatworms. Giardia, microscopic parasites that cause chronic diarrhea. And amoebas, which cause dysentery. Allicin literally perforates the cell membranes of parasites, killing them on contact. Symptoms that could indicate the presence of parasites: anal itching, extreme fatigue without any apparent cause, changes in appetite, unexplained weight loss, recurring abdominal pain, constant gas and bloating, chronic diarrhea or constipation, and skin problems like rashes. If you have 3 or more of these symptoms, raw onion water may help you significantly. Benefit number 2, a natural antibacterial, more powerful than many disinfectants. Allicin can kill bacteria responsible for gastrointestinal infections, including Escherichia coli, Salmonella, Helicobacter pylori, which causes gastric ulcers, and Staphylococcus aureus, including strains that are resistant to antibiotics. One study demonstrated that raw onion juice eliminated 99% of E. coli bacteria in less than 30 minutes. If you suffer from recurring gastric infections, Helicobacter pylori gastritis, or frequent food poisoning, raw onion water can be a powerful ally for you. Benefit number 3, purifies and deeply cleanses the blood. This is one of the oldest traditional uses. The sulfur compounds help the liver detoxify the blood. How does it work? It stimulates the production of glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. It helps eliminate heavy metals like mercury and lead. It reduces levels of bad cholesterol and triglycerides. It improves blood circulation, and it prevents the formation of dangerous clots. One study showed that consuming raw onion daily for 8 weeks reduced LDL cholesterol by 24% and increased good HDL cholesterol by 30%. Benefit number 4, significantly strengthens the immune system. Raw onion is a natural immunomodulator. Its vitamin C is highly bioavailable. Its sulfur compounds stimulate the production of white blood cells, and quercetin has powerful antiviral properties. Practical benefits: you reduce the frequency of colds, you recover faster from infections, your body responds better to vaccines, and you have a lower risk of secondary infections. Benefit number 5, a natural anti-inflammatory for the entire body. Quercetin is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories that exists. It reduces inflammation in the joints, decreases intestinal inflammation, calms inflammation in the respiratory tract, and reduces the systemic inflammation that causes chronic disease. Quercetin is just as effective as some anti-inflammatory medications, but without the side effects. Benefit number 6, regulates blood sugar effectively. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, this will interest you greatly. Raw onion contains compounds that improve insulin sensitivity, reduce glucose spikes after meals, and help cells absorb glucose more efficiently. One study showed that consuming raw onion reduced fasting blood sugar levels by 20% over 12 weeks. Benefit number 7, improves digestion and eliminates gas. Raw onion contains prebiotic fibers that feed the good bacteria in your gut. It also stimulates the production of gastric juices, improves intestinal movement, reduces gas and bloating, and prevents constipation, but only if you take it correctly, on an empty stomach, with your stomach completely empty. Benefit number 8, protects the liver and supports detoxification. Raw onion protects liver cells from damage, stimulates liver regeneration, helps eliminate accumulated toxins, and improves gallbladder function. If you have taken a lot of medications or consumed alcohol regularly, your liver genuinely needs this kind of support. Benefit number 9, promising anti-cancer properties. This does not mean it cures cancer, but the research is promising. The sulfur compounds can inhibit the growth of cancer cells, induce programmed death of cancer cells, and prevent the formation of blood vessels that feed tumors. People who regularly consume raw onion have lower rates of stomach, colon, and esophageal cancers. Which of these benefits interests you the most? Leave it in the comments. And if you know someone suffering from digestive problems or parasites, share this video with them on WhatsApp right now. If you have not subscribed yet, do it now. Because what comes next is how to prepare the water correctly to maximize its effectiveness. Now comes the most important part, how to prepare it correctly. Because you cannot simply cut an onion, throw it in water, and call it done. If you do it wrong, you waste all of its benefits. So take note carefully. What you need is very simple. 1 large onion, preferably red, because it has more active compounds. 1/2 liter of purified water. A glass jar with a lid. Do not use plastic. A wooden or stainless steel spoon. And optionally, half a lemon to improve the taste, nothing more. Step-by-step preparation. Step 1. Wash the onion very thoroughly. Even though you are going to peel it, it is important to wash it first. Use cold water and scrub it well with your hands. Step 2. Peel the onion and cut it into rings or medium-sized pieces. This step is crucial. The more cuts you make, the more allicin is released. But do not grind or completely blend it. Cut it into rings approximately 1 centimeter thick or cut it into quarters. Step 3. Place the cut onion into the glass jar. Use the entire contents of one large onion. The concentration is important for it to work effectively against parasites. Step 4. Pour 1/2 liter of purified water over the onion. The water must completely cover all the pieces. If necessary, add a little more water. Step 5. Seal the jar tightly. This is very important. The lid must seal well so that the volatile compounds do not escape into the air. Step 6. Let it rest overnight. This is the secret. The onion must be in contact with the water for a minimum of 8 hours, ideally 10 to 12 hours. During this time, all the active compounds release into the water. This is a cold infusion. Leave the jar at room temperature, not in the refrigerator. Step 7. In the morning, strain the water. Use a fine strainer. Separate the onion pieces from the water. You will obtain a clear or slightly yellowish liquid with a strong onion smell. That smell is the sign that it is fully loaded with allicin. Step 8. Optional. Improve the taste. The taste is strong, but you can improve it. Squeeze the juice of half a fresh lemon into the water. The vitamin C in lemon helps preserve the active compounds and amplifies the antibacterial effect. If you need to sweeten it, you can add 1 teaspoon of raw honey. When and how should you take it? This is critical. Take it on an empty stomach the moment you wake up, with your stomach completely empty. Drink the entire half liter over 15 to 30 minutes. Do not drink it all in one gulp. Sip it slowly. Wait at least 30 minutes before eating breakfast. This allows the active compounds to reach the intestines without competing with other foods. Doses and duration. To eliminate parasites, take it every single day for 14 to 21 consecutive days. The life cycles of parasites require this amount of time to be fully addressed. For general maintenance and cleansing, take it 3 times per week for 1 month, then rest for 2 weeks. You can repeat this cycle every 3 months. Never take it for more than 30 consecutive days without a break. Practical tip. Prepare it fresh every evening. Do not prepare several days' worth at once, because the active compounds degrade over time. Every preparation must be fresh. Warning, the first few times you may experience mild nausea or acidity. This is normal. If the reaction is very strong, reduce the amount to 1/4 liter during the first week and gradually increase from there. Now tell me, are you going to prepare the onion water tonight? Write it in the comments. And if this video is helpful to you, hit the like button. But before you rush off, you absolutely must listen to what comes next, because there are people who should not take this. Do not skip this part. As a doctor, this is the most important part of the entire video. Although raw onion water has extraordinary benefits, it also carries real risks when used incorrectly. Listen carefully. Who should not take raw onion water? First, people with active gastric ulcers or severe gastritis. Raw onion stimulates the production of stomach acid. If you have a bleeding ulcer, this can worsen your symptoms. Wait until it has healed before trying this remedy. Second, people with severe gastroesophageal reflux. Onion water can relax the esophageal sphincter and worsen reflux. If you already suffer from severe acidity, start with very small doses or avoid it altogether. Third, people with clotting disorders or those taking blood thinners. Onion has natural blood thinning properties. If you are taking warfarin, aspirin or clopidogrel, this can increase the risk of bleeding. Consult your doctor first. Fourth, people who have an upcoming surgery. Stop taking raw onion water at least 2 weeks before any scheduled surgery. Otherwise, you risk excessive bleeding during the procedure. Fifth, people with very low blood pressure. Onion can lower blood pressure. If you already have hypotension, this can cause dizziness or fainting. Monitor your blood pressure closely. Sixth, people who are allergic to the allium family. This includes allergies to garlic, leeks, and chives. Reactions can include hives, swelling, and difficulty breathing. Seventh, pregnant or breastfeeding women. Raw onion water at medicinal doses can stimulate uterine contractions. If you are pregnant, avoid it. If you are breastfeeding, it can alter the taste of breast milk and cause colic in the baby. Drug interactions, this is very important. If you are taking diabetes medications, onion can lower your blood sugar too sharply and cause hypoglycemia. Monitor your glucose levels closely. If you are taking blood pressure medications, the combination may lower pressure too much. If you are taking thyroid medications, onion can interfere with their absorption. Common side effects: very strong bad breath that lasts for hours, intense body odor, sweating with an onion smell, increased intestinal gas, mild to moderate acidity, nausea, especially the first few times, and belching with an onion taste. These effects are temporary. To reduce bad breath, chew fresh parsley or drink water with lemon afterward. Warning signs: stop immediately and seek medical attention if you experience severe abdominal pain, persistent vomiting, bleeding gums, allergic reactions such as facial swelling or difficulty breathing, severe dizziness or fainting. The golden rule: natural does not mean harmless. Use onion with respect and moderation. More is not better. Respecting the rest cycles is absolutely fundamental. Are you currently taking any of the medications I mentioned? Leave it in the comments. And please share this video on WhatsApp. These warnings can prevent serious problems for someone you love. Look at what you just discovered. A humble bulb sitting in your kitchen right now, used by humanity for more than 5,000 years, with compounds so powerful that they can eliminate parasites, antibiotic-resistant bacteria, and cleanse your blood. Backed by dozens of scientific studies, raw onion water is real medicine. But as your doctor, I also told you the complete truth. It is not a magic cure that fixes everything. It must be used correctly, respecting the preparation method and the doses. It is not right for everyone, and that is what separates serious natural medicine from quackery. I am not going to promise you impossible miracles. I give you real information, backed by science, and above all safe, because your health is what matters most. Raw onion is just one example of what nature can offer us. You do not need expensive formulas. Sometimes the most powerful remedy is right there at your local market. And I want you to understand something fundamental. Intestinal parasites are far more common than you think. Millions of people have them without knowing it. If you have the symptoms I mentioned, give this remedy a real chance. 14 days, that is all. 14 days of taking raw onion water on an empty stomach, and observe how you feel. Now tell me, are you going to start tomorrow morning on an empty stomach? Do you suspect you might have parasites? Leave it in the comments. And if this video helped you, hit the like button right now. 4 things before you go. First, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Second, share this video on WhatsApp with 3 people who have digestive problems. You could help them solve a problem they do not even know they have. Third, comment below. And fourth, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments and I will answer you. And if you enjoyed this video, do not miss my video on raw garlic water on an empty stomach. Because by combining garlic and onion, you can create an even more powerful anti-parasitic remedy. Thank you for trusting me. Thank you for taking care of your health with responsibility. See you in the next video. And remember, that onion sitting in your kitchen right now may be exactly the remedy you have been needing. Give it a chance. Your body will thank you for it.